Have you ever wondered what makes an avocado so special? Maybe it's creamy texture. Maybe it's buttery taste with subtle nutty and earthy undertones. Maybe it's the incredible diversity in certain dishes like, on top of toast and guacamole. But of course, all this avocado-y goodness wouldn't be true without one man. A man just like you and me, Rudolph Hass. He was a man from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But in the year 1925, Hass made a move to Pasadena, California. And it's 1925. It's the height of the Prohibition era in the United States, and automobiles are seeing an incredible rise in popularity. And jazz music is in. What else could anyone want in this world? Avocados, of course. During Hass's move in search of opportunity, he became a mailman, being paid 25 cents on the hour. But for Hass, this wasn't enough pay. He had bigger aspirations. This is where Hass saw a magazine article illustrating avocados as the crop of the future. It depicted an avocado tree with dollar bills hanging off of it. This inspired Hass. So, from this, he used every single last penny he had to buy a small plot of land with an avocado grove attached to it. The grove was mostly comprised of Fuerte avocados along with a few other miscellaneous varieties. After some time, Hass realized that the Fuerte avocados were more valuable because they were the popular choice at the time. He promptly cut down everything that wasn't a Fuerte and converted them over to Fuerte through a process called grafting. From the profits he amassed through these Fuerte trees, Hass hired a professional grafter named Mr. Calkins. He advised Hass to buy a large lot of cheap avocado seeds and have those seeds grafted over to Fuerte. But, of course, this was the plan when they matured. The three strongest seeds ended up taking the graft, while many others rejected the grafts. When Hass was ready to give up and chop down the failing trees, Mr. Calkins instead told Hass that he should leave the failed grafts alone to see what would happen. Now, most botanists intentionally cross-pollinate their plants to get certain results, whether it's to get higher yield, better taste, or even lower resource consumption. But for Hass, what seemed to be a miracle happened. One seed came from a tree that was already cross-pollinated naturally. The tree the Fuerte was grafted onto gathered new properties. But Hass was doubtful at first. This was until the third year of the growth for the tree, and his children noticed that the tree began to bear fruit. This was extremely unusual. Fuerte avocados only fruit after the fifth year, not the third. But over time, this tree began to show more unique properties. The tree grew more rapidly, more vertically, less spread out. This allowed for more trees to be planted per acre. On top of that, the fruit tasted better. They had a higher fat quality content and a slightly nutty flavor. Most people agreed Hass avocados were way better than the Fuerte. Hass had struck gold, a tree that was more efficient and tastier. This was a miracle for Hass. And this tree grew, and Hass ended up with more avocados than he could handle. Because of this, Hass promptly began bringing avocados to his co-workers in the Pasadena post office. The avocados were a hit. He began selling 4 avocados for $1, making 25 cents per avocado. This meant each avocado from this tree was equivalent to an hour of Hass's work. His family began selling these avocados from a roadside stand, and they sold out every single time. By the mid-30s, Hass had signed a contract with the model grocery store company in Pasadena, California. He agreed to put the avocados on sale for $1 each. This was equivalent to a single day's worth of groceries for a family. For a single avocado. And of course, this was no issue for sales. The grocery store marketed itself towards the wealthy individuals of the Los Angeles area. This was a grocery store for the wealthy, and a favorite for personal chefs who lived in local mansions in the area. In August of 1935, Hass created the plant patent 139. And of course, this was for his beloved tree, the Hass avocado. After the patent was created, Hass signed a contract with Harold Brokaw. He owned a local nursery. The initial plan was for him to grow and sell the Hass avocado tree. In this agreement, Hass receives 25% royalties on all plants sold. But up until now, everything went phenomenally for Hass. Unfortunately, Hass's patent was violated. A lot. The thing was, at this time, the patent system was flawed and hard to enforce. This was due to the progressive era of the early 20th century. And the laws imposed during this time were intended for the regulation of monopolies, and restricted the abilities of courts to penalize people for violating these patents. But all this worked against Hass, earning him only $5,000 in royalties over the term of his 17-year patent. In 1948, after many years of working as a mailman and living off royalties, Hass decided it'd be a good idea to secure a stable stream of income. So, with some savings, he purchased an 80-acre plot in the countryside of San Diego. He converted the large plot into an avocado orchard of his very own fruit. But by 1952, around the expiry of his patent, he harvested the first crop on the land. But just 1 month later, Hass experienced a life-ending heart attack. Rudolph Hass passed away at the age of 60, September 24th, 1952. But with this unfortunate passing, the Hass avocado did not slow down. The Hass avocado became such a craze in California that it became the primary variety grown and began gaining popularity in the Mexican agriculture industry. Even the color called avocado green was making its way into homes. And on a serious note, this is kind of disgusting. Who would do that? And now today, the avocado is a staple of American culture, with the avocado industry being worth $22.8 billion today, and the avocado adorns the United States with festivals, guacamole, good Mexican food, and most importantly, avocado toast. If you like this video, maybe just subscribe, leave a comment, maybe check out another video. I mean, check out this one right here. It's probably there. I don't know. This is the first video on the channel. I don't know what to put there.